22,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And away we go from East Rutherford. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
Give a lot of credit to Jordan last year. Worked through a bunch of injuries over the course of the season. Remember, the Packers were down and had to claw themselves back to the playoffs. And this kid's averaged almost 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns a year the last 2 years as a starter. A big reason why they've made the postseason both times.
They send a tight end in motion. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Love from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And it's 3rd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Dumped off to his running back. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. They're led out by a former #1 overall pick back in 2015. He's now approaching his 100th career NFL starts. Jameis Winston.
I don't know why, Kate, but when Jameis plays, he just puts a smile on your face. Yeah, there's high risk, high reward. There's going to be interceptions and touchdowns, but he's just going to have a charisma and an entertaining personality that's really second to none.
Start on the ground here. Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. And they retain possession, so that's a positive, but that's the end of it, Brock. They've lost yardage on that fumble.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
They may not have been the first defense to hit the field today, but certainly they wasted no time making their presence felt. Couple sacks in just the first few plays here, and they'll add more to it if this offense doesn't start to figure out their protection.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. It's taken at midfield, and he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun now for Love. Makes the catch. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. Love out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running on first here with Jacobs. He has room past the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run, and he can get a first down too.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They'll go with the option to the right side. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
7-yard gain. That's another Packers first down. 1st and goal, Green Bay.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Quick throw out wide by Love. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Tracy once more. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants looking down a very long field. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They go right back to Tracy. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. He's got this at the 27. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Packers are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Doubs. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd down now, 7 to go. To the air with Love. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to hand him a big loss on this 1st down. Forced out of bounds several yards behind that line of scrimmage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Once more, it's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing again, Love. That's caught for the 1st. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
14. Giants, nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Giants getting one more series here before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Here's Winston, 1st and 10. Catch is made, it's Jalen Hyatt. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Now here he goes. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Winston. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, ball at the 36. Winston to throw it. Complete out to the right. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in this second half. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And the Giants, first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Got to keep this one and go. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They'll motion Slayton left. Here's Tracy on 1st down. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Complete left side to Robinson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move their chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down, ball at the 36. The counter give to Tracy. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing is Winston. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard. And you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. So we're through 3 here. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look
yep.
at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Desperation time here on fourth. The throw left side finds Johnson. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. They've got first down from the 31. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets this one to Wicks. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. The Giants using their first timeout.
It's 4th down.
May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Packers send out their punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Winston. He's going to keep it this time. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants losing by 14. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Here's Winston. It's on the in route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Winston. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. Before he was able to recover and provide the hit, and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
To throw again on second down. Winston. He completes it in traffic. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Winston to the air. Trying to push deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Feeder inbounds. Whoa, what a play! Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's first and 10. From the red zone now. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Winston now bringing his guys up for this two-point attempt.
The Giants will line up for the
They'll look to throw it. This is caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone, because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football. Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game needing a kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown, and find a way to win? That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Back to throw. He'll step up, and there he goes. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Giants first down. First and 10.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from New York.